Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is posting a photo of their dinner. Someone is carving their name into a park bench. Someone is spray painting a wall at 2 in the morning. It feels like a modern habit, a social media problem. But we've been doing this for 40,000 years, long before paper, long before language even had a written form. Humans were crawling into pitch-black caves, deep underground, just to leave something behind. And that should make you wonder, why go through all that trouble for a wall no one was even meant to see? Across caves in France, Spain, and Indonesia, archaeologists keep finding the same strange things: hand stencils, repeating dots, symbols that show up again and again in places separated by thousands of miles and thousands of years, almost identical, as if someone somewhere was following a system. And here's what makes it stranger. Many of these paintings aren't near the entrance, where the light is, where it would have been easy. Some sit over a kilometer underground, through narrow crawl spaces, in total darkness, places a person could only reach on their stomach, carrying fire and pigment the entire way. That's not decoration, that's intention. The evidence backs it up. In Blombos Cave, South Africa, engraved ochre dates back 77,000 years, deliberate, careful cross-hatching. In Sulawesi, Indonesia, hand stencils have been dated to at least 45,000 years old. And in cave after cave across Europe, the same sequences of dots appear beside drawings of animals, sequences some researchers believe map a lunar calendar, tracking migration and breeding cycles season after season, which means this isn't just art, it's data. It's the ancestor of every calendar, every notebook, every record you've ever kept. And it gets even stranger when you look closer. These paintings took planning, pigments mixed from materials gathered in different places, prepared before anyone touched the wall. Some hand stencils are missing finger joints, the same pattern showing up in different countries, hinting at ritual, or maybe an early form of sign language. This wasn't a spontaneous impulse. It was structured. It was taught, generation after generation, by people who never met each other yet somehow arrived at the same idea. So what was actually happening here? Science gives us real answers. The timing of cave art lines up almost exactly with the emergence of symbolic thought, the moment a drawing of a bison stopped being just a shape and started meaning something beyond itself. It also worked as memory, a wall that outlives the person who painted it, carrying survival knowledge forward long after the storyteller was gone. Some caves even show signs of ritual: fire, isolation, sound, turning that deep, dark chamber into something closer to a church than a gallery. But maybe the simplest explanation is the most honest one. A person pressed their hand against cold stone and blew pigment around it. That's not abstract art. That's a person saying, as clearly as they could, "I was here. I existed." Here's the part that's bigger than any single explanation, though. This behavior didn't spread from one group to another. It appeared independently on different continents, among people who never had contact with each other. No one taught it across oceans. No one copied it from a neighboring tribe. It just kept emerging again and again, as if the need to create were wired into the species itself, not something culture invented, but something culture simply revealed. Think about what you're doing right now, watching this video. When you post a photo, when you write your name somewhere it shouldn't be, when you build something, a business, a book meant to outlast you, you are doing exactly what a person did 40,000 years ago, alone in the dark with no audience, no algorithm, no way of knowing if anyone would ever see it. They did it anyway. Because somewhere in what it means to be human, there's a need stronger than comfort, stronger than logic, the need to not disappear without a trace. We call them ancient, we call them primitive, but strip away 40,000 years, and they were doing the exact same thing you're doing right now. They were trying to be remembered. So the next time someone tells you that creating, posting, or building something is just vanity, remember the hand on the cave wall. Because the real question was never why they wrote on cave walls. It's what will you leave on yours.